What are we taking?
We can take this one, but we just have to get out. Pull yours over to the left.
Okay.
I cleaned it.
That truck? What? Oh, nice. Gym time. Woo! We're gonna go tear it up. Leg day. My legs ain't that tough, so I gotta catch up to this guy.
This guy.
Flipping ripped.
I've been in the gym for a long time.
And I'm starting to get this wedge in the middle. It starts to get hard to bend around pipe and stuff. So, anyways, headed to the gym. We're gonna go hang out over there for a couple hours and hopefully have us a great time. Hopefully there ain't too many people over there.
Yeah.
We'll go try 2 gyms. But anyways, yeah. What else?
Today, are we going to Sterling today?
Oh, we're gonna go to Sterling. The campground we're at right now, they're throwing fits about everybody, and then they just came up with all these freaking rules.
And we've got to the end of the month to get out.
Yeah, and we got to the end of the month, and we're just kind of like, oh, jeez, we're done with them. But right now, we're in Keensburg, Colorado, and it's exactly 100 miles to the job. And if we move to Sterling, it'll be 52 miles or something like that, almost half.
And a half.
So yeah, and we're paying $700 a month right now for a camp spot, and Sterling's like $450,
Yep.
everything included. So, anyways, we're gonna head up there hopefully here in the next couple of weeks, and then yeah, we're gonna go from there and see what happens.
Give you guys a new background to look at.
Yeah, no kidding. Anyways, we'll see you at the gym. Document your life. Making you feel uncomfortable and weird.
Now I'm making weird.
Now I'm making it weird. Officially tore up.
So sweaty.
Golly, I was trying to walk out here and like about ready to fall down. Yeah, I guess you can go that way. So I guess today let's talk about taking care of yourself. Let me ask you a question. How many of y'all own $1 million racehorse? Raise your hand. Not this guy. Hell no, I don't own $1 million racehorse. But if you did, would you keep that horse up half the night drinking coffee, booze, and smoking cigarettes? Hell no. What about a $10 dog? Would you let him do that? No. What about a $1 billion body? It's amazing what we wouldn't let a racehorse do because he's worth $1 million, but we're worth billions of dollars, and we do it to ourselves almost every day. And I mean, I'm not preaching because I'm terrible about it myself. I mean, you give me a Mountain Dew, I'll drink about 5 of them, which isn't good. But when we got these, when we only have one body to take care of, and if you want to come into the welding industry, it's hard on your body. You're gonna be laying in the dirt, laying in the mud, bending up and down all day long. You're on your feet. You got to take care of your body. And like, this is the first day in, golly, probably about a month that I've actually went and worked out. And it's something you got to build a habit into, kind of a, how would you say that? Kind of a resistance to being lazy. And got to eat right. I mean, if you don't take care of yourself, I've seen too many welders that can't breathe anymore. They can't walk. They're crippled. And if they would have just took care of themselves, they'd probably not been so bad off. But anyways, what else you got to say about it?
Take care of the body you got, because you only got one.
Yeah, you only got one, guys. So, anyways, if you wouldn't do it to $1 million racehorse, don't do it to $1 billion body. And that's you guys. So, anyways, everybody be blessed. Like, subscribe, comment, share this with all your friends.
Take care of yourself.
Yeah, take care of yourself. Don't beat yourself up. I mean, eat right, and there's a lot of books on eating right. Take care of your body, even if you're just walking 30 minutes a day or doing something. You don't want to be the guy that's crippled and still out welding but can't hardly walk and keep up. So anyways, like, subscribe, comment, and we'll talk to y'all later. See you, bye.
See ya.
Good. All right, guys, this is Professor Jacob Schofield. I'm going to be here. I'm going to help you learn how to read an ISO.
You're so sexy, Professor.
Thank you. Quiet down in the front.
Yeah.
Anyways. Okay, so this is a super simple ISO. Basically what we're going to work on today is learning the takeoffs. And when you get an ISO like this, an ISO is a drawing of a piece of pipe. This is what you're going to be building. And you need to make it perfect to fit into wherever they need it to go. So what we're doing is we're actually learning how to get the pup lengths between the welds, if that makes sense. That makes sense?
That makes sense.
Okay, so here's your welds.
You gotta explain what each of those little parts are that's in between the welds.
I will. So we're trying to figure out the length of pipe we need to cut from this part to this part, so that when we weld the flanges on and the 90s on, everything is the right length. So when they bring you a measurement, everything is measured. So if you got two flanges, like this piece down here, this has got two flanges and just a piece of pipe in the middle, it's measured from face to face. When you come from here, or say it's like this piece right here, you're trying to find the pup that goes from here to here. It's going to be measured from the center of the 90 to the center, or the center of this pup to the center of this pup. And that is how you figure out what this is. So, first step, we need to figure out what the takeoffs are for the 90s. So, in our blue book, and we're not going to really get into it that much, but I'll do a whole video on how to find your takeoffs and stuff. So this is your blue book. This is what's going to give you all your takeoffs. Can you see it?
Yep.
Okay, this is the 90 that we're going to be working on. This and what it says is A is our takeoff. So, come down here. We're working with 6-inch pipe, which is what that is right there. 6-inch schedule 40. So, you're going to come to your 90. Is it focused in?
Yep.
Come from your 90. You're going to go to your 6-inch pup. You're looking for the A. Come over here. It says the takeoff is 9 inches. Got it? Now we got we got two raised face 150-pound flanges. Now what a raised face is, guys, is this is where your other piece of pipe is going to come in. And it's going to weld right to this piece, savvy? A raised face is right here where the gasket comes in. And they make different flanges, so you got to be really sure that, RF stands for raised face flange. Now what you're trying to find out is what the takeoff is from here to the front of that weld, to the front of that bevel right there. So, the easiest way, if you got the flanges sitting there, just run a tape measure in there, pull a measurement, then you know what it is. But if you don't, we're going to come into our blue book. It's going to say 150-pound flanges. Now right here is your weld neck, because we're going to weld it. So it's a weld neck flange. You want the takeoff for the Y right there. So, come down to the 6-inch, 150-pound. Come over here, and it says it's a 3.5-inch takeoff. Are you getting all that?
Yep.
So, now that we know it's a 3.5-inch takeoff, so I always just write it down on my ISO so I know what I'm doing. So I got a 6-inch 90, a 9-inch takeoff, and then I got a raised face flange and a 3.5-inch takeoff. So, always have a calculator on your truck. So we're trying to figure out from this flange to this point right here, to this 90. And we need to figure out what the pup length is that's going to bring the front of that and the center of that to 5 feet 7 5/8 inches. So, what you do, can you see that?
Yep.
Okay, so you go 5 feet 7 inches 5/8 minus, now we got a flange in here, so that's a 3.5-inch takeoff, so you got to minus 3.5 inches. So go minus 3 inches, 1.5 equals, so we got 5 foot 4 1/8, and then you got to minus your 90 still. So we got to get this 90 out of here, and it's a 9-inch takeoff. So minus 9 inches. That pup is 4 foot 7 1/8 inches. So this piece from here to here is 4 foot. So I'm going to make a cut list. So here's our cut list. We need a 4 foot 7 1/8 inch pup. So that's that one right there. And we'll just label it A, B, C. So this is A right here. Okay, now we're gonna come over here and we got two 90s. So we got two 9-inch takeoffs. So clear that. 2 feet, 3 inches, 7/16 minus 9 inches, because we got to get rid of the 190, minus another 9 inches because of the other 90. So that pup right there is a 9-inch 7/16 pup. So we're going to bring it up here. 9 7/16 pup equals B. Now we're going to figure out the pup to that. We got 1 foot, 3/4 inches. Oh, whoops, messed that up, my bad. 1 foot, 3¼ inches minus 3.5 inches for our flange. 3 inches, 1.5 minus 9 inches equals a 1/4 inch pup. We should have maybe built that a little better. So
Make that one a 9 foot.
okay, yeah, we're gonna make that one 9 feet.
There we go. They won't let you do that on a pipeline.
No, there are no 1/4 inch pups. So start over.
Just gob in a little extra in the middle.
So we got 9 feet, 3¼ inches minus 9 inches for the 90, and then minus 3 inches, 1.5 for the flange, which gives us an 8 foot and 1/4 pup.
Okay.
So 8 foot, 1/4 inch pup equals C. So now we got our cut list for how to build this ISO. So we know that this one's a 4 foot 7 1/8 inch pup, and now as a helper, you need to go start measuring these pups out and start cutting them. And then when you got those 3 pups, get all your parts put together and start building it. So we're gonna do it right down here on this last one, and it's gonna be the end of it for today. So right here we got a flange, 2 6-inch raised face 150-pound flanges with a pup in between it. So this is just called like a spool piece is what they would ask you to build. We need a spool piece at 8 foot 2 1/8 inch. So same thing, you got to take off and find the piece of pipe that you're gonna get. 8 foot 2 inches 1 1/8 minus 3 inches 1.5 minus for one flange, and then minus 3 inches 1.5 for the other flange, and now you have a pup that's 7 foot 7 1/8 inches. So 7 foot 7 1/8 inches. Cut that piece of pipe, weld your flanges on, and you've built that spool piece. And I'll start. Right now we're just working on figuring out the takeoffs and figuring out what your piece of pipe is between this, and then later I will explain how this is laid out. So anyways, quick lesson for the day. Everybody be blessed, like, subscribe, and comment. If you didn't understand it, let me know. We'll do it again. I'm going to start doing a bunch of these ISOs and showing you guys how to do the takeoffs and figure it out. Hopefully it was clear enough. But anyways, quick lesson, and we'll keep doing these. This isn't the last one, so we'll just keep doing them and hopefully help you guys figure out how to do them. So anyways, be blessed.